Hello everybody and welcome to another one of my YouTube videos. In this video I'll be fixing a PlayStation 3 remote that's from China. And right now it has a problem with its joysticks. That it's not really smooth, like you can hear that it's like squeaky. And I had also this one that's also from China, and it also had that problem, but it was even worse with this one because it even got stuck. Like you could push joystick this way and it just gets stuck right there. But now you can see that that's fixed, and that's what I'm going to be doing to this one so it doesn't get as bad as this one. And here we have a original PlayStation 3 remote that it never had that problem, and it feels really good. So after taking apart this one thing I noticed, the first thing I actually noticed is that this motor is not even connected. And it also kind of sounds a little broken. And so this second motor, it's actually connected, only that, I don't know if you can notice, the wires are hooked up wrong. So now I'm gonna get to those joysticks so I can do the same thing that I did to this one and get it working. Looks like there's a rip connecting the other buttons. So now we're on the main board, where both joysticks are squeaky, like you can hear. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this metal part, this metal case of the whole joystick, I'm gonna take it off without unsoldering the variable resistors because it's easier. And you can see that the clips that are holding that metal case aren't soldered, so they'll definitely make it easier. The only thing that needs unsoldered is then the switches that are connected to the metal case. Unbend these that hold the metal case on there. They're not soldered, but I don't know, maybe some of them do have it soldered. But so far this is the second Chinese controller that doesn't have them soldered, so I'm just gonna do that. And then all that I'm gonna need to unsolder is the switches on those joysticks, because they're connected kinda to the metal case, and so. And now I have to get the potentiometers off, or the variable resistors. And I don't know if you can can see right in the controller, there's like some, right in the joystick, you can see some clips. Now you can't see it on camera. And those clips are holding the variable resistors to the joystick, so that's what I'm gonna unclip those. So and that's one variable resistor off. And don't bend too much, just like enough, like so it gets off the axle that moves the variable resistor. Okay, so now that the joystick's off, it looks something like this. Looks actually the same like the other controller, so I should be able to do the same thing I did to it, and it should work. Right now you can hear that squeaky. And I just have to take this joystick apart. Now I don't know if all joysticks and all the Chinese controllers are the same, but so far these two controllers that are Chinese, they have the same type of joystick. So it should work for any Chinese controller. And then you just try not breaking the plastic, because there are some of these plastic things to hold the plastic to the joystick, and you have to make sure you don't break them. Okay, so now that I have it open, joystick open, you can see, I don't know if this may be the problem in all of them, but so far the other Chinese controller also had it. Looks like pieces of calcium from water. The first thing I tried with this controller is to clean it with water, and don't try that because it did make it worse, or it did get stuck more. Just gonna add some silicone grease, and you have to add it to this part to actually touches this plastic piece. That's where it makes a lot of squeaking. And it should just stick right. spring on there again. And I can put... actually, I didn't need to take this out. Now we just need to put it on again. Making sure that you get it. Make sure the spring goes on the part where the spring's supposed to go. And now just bend those metal links in the back. Make sure that the joystick doesn't open up. So now that it moves, so now that it's fixed, I just put it back on the PCB. And then make sure the joystick's in the middle. Make sure the potentiometers the variable resistors are also in the middle. Otherwise, putting it back together is going to be not easy. And put the potentiometers back, just bend them back. That's this one. Now I need to do this one. Make sure you don't smush the potentiometers into. Make sure you don't force them, because they might not be wanting to go in because you don't have the axle aligned correctly there. And to align it, I just use these tweezers to push it there. It should just snap like that, and it's kinda out of place. Yeah, make sure the potentiometers aligned with the axle correctly. It should just work like that. And now after that, you can already solder the switch together, and that's all. Okay, so now I need to get the second one. Okay, so now, again, I need to disconnect these potentiometers from the axle, from the joystick. And now that it's off, I can do the same. Just unbend these metal pieces that are holding that plastic to the joystick. And this one has some dust there where dusting. That's what makes it squeak. Even though this one was actually not that bad. This one didn't squeak too much, but I'm still gonna fix it so later it doesn't get worse. Okay, so after you already put the potentiometers back on, make sure they go how the joystick, make sure they move exactly how the joystick moves. And solder back the switches, which I already did, only that the video stopped recording. So then I don't know why the camera stopped recording, it just stopped. And I'll just solder the other side of the button, so that's not, so that both sides of the buttons soldered. That's ribbon cables. Needs to get connected. Okay, and the ribbon cable's in there. And this time, I'm gonna solder the motor how it was supposed to be soldered, which is positive to positive and negative, not negative. Not like the Chinese did it, where they swapped the polarity. And I'm not gonna really solder the other motor back because, well, it already sounds broken anyways. They probably just put a fake motor there. That's my guess. I do wonder if this motor works, but I really don't care about the motor, so I'll just leave it in there. Now that it's all together, battery. Wait a second. Battery has already some sticky. Joysticks are way better than they used to be. They just need mixed up. I can still feel that they're little squeakies. L1 button fell out. And now I just need to this back. Okay, but it lights up. I really should have checked that before I put it together, but and now all I have to do is screw it together. Of course, I didn't test if it worked, but you really should do that before putting it together, but I'm just gonna put it together. Oh. Well, that definitely proves that I didn't break the controller. It's already connected. And it's all together. Needs mixed up. And it worked. It's not as squeaky, so it's still not as good as the original controllers, but it's better than when it was squeaky. Now, before I end this video, I'm definitely gonna test if this motor that wasn't even soldered to the controller, if it even works. They cut the wire so short, so okay, so it works, but it sounds broken still. Kind of sounds like the axle it's not in there. It kind of moves around too much. I don't know, it keeps short out. Well, anyways, it's a kind of broken motor. I guess Chinese just try to make it look, well, feel as if it had two motors. So they just found one broken motor, just put it in there. I don't know why. I need to edit this out.